I'm Jacey O and I came down to talk to Annie about some women health issues that I was having. And she spoke to me, made me feel really comfortable, spoke to me about being in menopause in my 50s. I'm a realtor at Lake Anna, and the job is super stressful. I work a lot of long hours, so having a clear mind and having energy and a good night's sleep is super important to me. And I talked to Annie about some of the challenges that I was feeling. She explained to me that if we did some blood work and looked at my hormone levels and some vitamin levels, maybe that could be something that we could identify to supplement with, and that could help me feel optimal. Women's health is more layered and complicated, so it's good to have somebody that's really well-versed and educated on women's wellness. And when the blood work came back, we sat and we chatted about what my options would be. I was super excited to know that my night sweats, my racing heart, not being able to sleep through the night, and maybe a little bit of brain fog could all be cleared up with just a mini dose of some hormones to give a try to see how it would feel. I had super great results immediately. I believe probably on day 2, I had stopped sweating at night. I was sleeping through the night. I actually slept through the night for the first time in months. I noticed my energy level was changing, and I also noticed that I felt maybe just a little bit more of a peaceful mentality. The excitedness that maybe came with a little bit of anxiety during the day, I noticed the edge of that was taken off, and it's been a great experience. The level of communication with the office is great. You know, I'm not on hold. I'm not waiting to the next day for somebody to get back to me. If I have a concern, it gets answered right away. Annie and Dr. Guerette and their staff have been amazing addressing my concerns and making sure that I feel comfortable with what I'm doing, explaining what they see and what the options are moving forward, and then double checking how I feel and just staying in touch with me and communicating and making me feel really safe and comfortable. Dr. Guerette makes, for me being a woman and having a male as a urogynecologist, I feel completely comfortable with him. His bedside manner is smooth and friendly and relaxing. I really, out of all of the doctors that I've seen in my lifetime, he would be my favorite gynecologist, if that's something that I could actually say. Just no level of awkwardness at all, just a very sweet and kind man that you can tell cares about you. That's something that you don't get from every doctor. I feel like the office here is warm and friendly, and I don't want to say I feel like they're my family, but I do feel really comfortable when I come in. You can trust them. It has to be like your trusted doctor. And there's a lot of times that we go to an appointment and we always think like, you know, it's practicing medicine. And then we have to do our own research and we have to think for ourselves. I don't do a whole lot of that when I come in here to Annie or Dr. G. Their knowledge and their expertise, I have confidence in them. I really don't do any additional research like I feel like I would with my family doctor. When I called Annie, I was feeling a little hormonal, or maybe wanted a soundboard to check myself. And I came in and I sat and talked with her for a long time. And when I was talking with her, she discovered I had had a partial hysterectomy about 10 years ago. And she found out that after the hysterectomy, I no longer needed to see the gynecologist. So she suggested we do an internal, which we did that day. And that was when they discovered that my bladder had prolapsed, which I didn't really understand. In my mind, a prolapsed bladder was your mom or your grandma saying that they were like wetting their pants when they coughed or sneezed, but I wasn't having any kind of symptom like that. Had I let it go longer over time, it would have gotten worse, and I probably would have led to that. So it was nice we were able to be proactive, and we were able to do the surgery before I got to those embarrassing moments. All of us see our friends, the women friends, that they laugh or they sneeze and you see them cross their legs and they don't really talk about it. That's not normal. and they shouldn't have that happen. And that's what they prevented for me, was getting to that part where those things would occur. You're out in public and crossing your legs and being worried about laughing too much or too hard. I can honestly say that the consultation about the surgery, the expectations, how to get prepared, and the after treatment, they really had me prepared, communicated with me, checked on me, did their follow-up like they should have. I think knowing that you want to live optimally, and I think that our health is a priority. So the comfort of coming in and just having a consultation and having the conversation, because you don't know what you don't know. And they know, but you might not know. So they're here to help you be your best.
There's no judgment. We pride ourselves in taking care of these problems. We're here to help you.
The Intimate Wellness Institute of Virginia. Confidence restored.